Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Nola here, my smuggler on the world of Taris once more, and we are heading towards the vault to grab the astrogation charts that Risha is after. We know the vault is located somewhere in Transport Station 5, in a region known as Zone 0, and that Skavek's mercenaries are also looking for it. We're here in Morn Outpost, a Republic base of operations, and there are a few people who would like our assistance. So we're going to have a chat with them first. Might as well just start from the beginning and go from there. That's fine. Level 53, actually. Did we learn any new abilities? We did not. And it's level 56 for our next passive skill. Okay, good to know.
Would you like a chance to be part of one of the great mysteries of the Republic's past? We have irrefutable proof that Revan once sheltered here, soon after returning to the Republic from the Sith. There are many tales of how Revan rescued Bastila Shan and changed galactic history, but there were smaller lives touched as well.
You're talking like these are people I should know about.
Revan, the great Jedi General of the Mandalorian Wars, who turned to the dark side but was brought back to the light by Master Bastila Shan? Shameful. This is why the galaxy needs research like mine, to bring history to life for its people. 300 years ago, the outcasts of Taris lived deep below the city, where the Rakghoul plague originated. Revan's journals record bringing them a cure for the plague and leading them to the secure colony called the Promised Land. Yet we don't know if they survived.
This place is a toxic wasteland. There's no way anyone survived.
And what killed them? And what might that teach us about Taris? If you are braving the wilderness anyway, keep your eyes open. My assistant is coordinating excavations. Anything you find, bring to him. Perhaps these promised ones left some record, something to talk to us across the ages.
Okay. So we need to locate any news about these promised ones. So we have various Khans. Or is it Kerns? Khans, Kerns, I forgot how you pronounce it. Left around Transport Station 5. We have Sneezy here.
Oh, excuse me. Something in the air. Spores, I think. Name's Wintag. I'm working on the Republic Tarisian Archival Database. We call it RepTat. I'm assigned to explore the old city myself, but I'm not handling the change of atmospheres very well. I don't suppose you'd be up for a little job exploring the ruins? We're well funded, so I can pay you for your trouble.
Wait, what was that first part? I didn't hear anything before the word pay.
If you can do this, the Republic will be falling over themselves to reward you. I'm talking about finding the archive set up by Taris's own government to preserve their knowledge and culture in the event of disaster. I've been working on this for years, and I believe I've finally pinpointed the location of their archive.
And what do you need from me?
I've tried to approach the location before, but it is positively overrun with Rakghouls. I couldn't get close. If you could get past them, let my assistant know how to arrange retrieval. Her constitution is stronger than mine.
So both Wintag and Haken's assistants are actually back at the reclamation base, which is something I tend to forget. But we have a Republic private here who has a heroic mission for us.
Kapatonga, Chisa bicha wonka ki atocha. Esupuda no pajunki, faguta ji uta vukise. Vafupa gi wanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
You won't beat your opposition by stooping to their level.
Chupolo, wawona kopotomte tak makechisa. Oipa moja chapukala, chanusa usabe mota. Sayatupe, nu avachikuna, chino nik titoki.
I'll work every angle I can.
Ukili, baklunki na atapumpa, pushuda. Jitonka lishlika changa. Bumpa kombokni.
Okay, so Project Quell, to study Rakghoul behavior, has went silent after a power surge. This private wants us to reactivate the security stations in case any scientists made it into the panic room. We'll head there first. We'll use the heroic transport because all the other items, all the other quests are in Transport Station 5. So, this is an instanced area. From what I remember, some of the poles, some of the groups of enemies, are a pain in the ass, and that's putting it politely. So I may switch Corso over to healing. We'll see how it goes. We may actually have our death here. Would this be our first death? I think so. Potentially. Oh well, we'll find out in a moment.
You're all right.
So we have a bonus to defeat 25 enhanced Rakghouls. I thought I remembered to be studying Rakghoul behavior, not enhancing them. That's immediate red flags. And we're grabbing teeth. Oh. That's a vendor item. Right, oh shit. Actually, back up. Yeah, isn't... This is There's two groups of enemies, one on the left, one on the right. I remember this being painful. Let's see if we can get this. I want to be just in. There you go. I want to try and not grab. There you go. Yeah, this is 3 elites together. And it could have been 3 elites and whatever's made up of this group on the right-hand side. That's why I'm having terrible memories of this place. So 1 extra elite and a strong enemy. That's 8 out of 25 Rakghouls so far. This is one of the security stations. Oh, hello. There's another Rakghoul just hiding. I'm gonna let Corso go first, draw them all together. Oh, that was unfortunate. I went to go use penetrating rounds to knock back this Rakghoul, but I leveled up, so it didn't actually finish off the channeling ability. Oh well, we still survived, and that's the main thing. We're level 54. Any new skills available? There is not. We're not really eating through our energy resource anymore. We're not having to use Cool Head. We might boost our accuracy, though. So this is bonus accuracy and armor penetration. Okay, this is actually not going too badly compared to how it could have went, of course. Damn it. Yeah, I immobilized this gargantuan Rakghoul, but was still in melee range. There's the second security station. We need... I think we can activate the third console and not complete the primary objective. I think the main goal then changes to open the panic room. So we can still complete the bonus mission. Deal with this group. Oh, we have some hazardous material in that tank, which causes some damage over time. Oh, Corso. He was almost dead. With his 35% less armor and just 5% less maximum HP. But nasty. 35% less armor. Quite devastating. Right, go have fun. Right, one last thing to do. We have one more... Well, we have two groups of Rakghouls, but we only need to deal with one to finish the bonus mission. Oh! Didn't realise our buffs had run out. My bad. Oh, nice. Right, that's the bonus mission complete. See, we're only really doing that for the experience. Now to speak with any surviving scientists. Of which there is only one.
Manuk Marakanaja, Ki Namapam, Yakmanana.
You got a name?
Jukaki Mem Panino, am kabina pek memnu kimgam. Umnuk inu memnu am kakam mem pirolak palak.
All my fellow scientists are dead. My one thought about this entire situation is the rat ghouls should have shock collars. Yeah, like that's gonna solve your problem. Let's see what's in the lockbox. Ooh, an earpiece and an implant. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now. Our stats are still there. Well, most of our stats are capped out. But let us be now on our way to Transport Station 5. Ooh, security chest. I'm making lots of friends here in the form of rat ghouls. So, Transport Station 5 is quite expansive, quite a large area to explore. And typically all the quests want to take you in different directions. So we need to find the Tarisian archive, find the various cairns, and of course find Zone 0. And I believe there is a staged bonus mission here as well. Oh. Well, here's the first cairn. Oh, and here's a rat ghoul.
You're alright.
Stage 1, defeat 12 rat ghouls.
We are saved. An upworlder has restored to us the work of my grandfathers. At last, we have a place to escape this oppressive city and the laws that keep us beneath it. A place where we can breathe.
So, let's have a look. The second cairn is this way. A few people about here in Transport Station 5. Shouldn't be the end of the world for the bonus mission, of course. So we have to defeat the infected and rat ghouls. There are infected individuals, humans down here.
There. Better?
Here's the second con.
This will be no secret to anyone listening, but Taris has been attacked. The upper and lower city were destroyed. We have found the Promised Land, but have nowhere to return to. If only we had arrived sooner. The Promised Land is the original Taris colony site. It was sheltered from the direct bombardment. But the quakes have destroyed every building and generator left. We must start again from scratch. But at least we have survived. The rat ghouls are still feeding on the dead. But when the meat is gone, they will begin to hunt.
Oh dear. Yeah, the Rakghoul sim was only discovered hours before the bombardment, so there was still plenty of Rakghouls about. The third Khan is just up ahead. Stage 1 bonus mission complete. Stage 2 is to defeat 4 strong and elite infected Rakghouls. The third entry.
We mourn today for Rukel, who brought us out of the Undercity and into the Promised Land. We have sent scouts throughout Taris and can find no other survivors. They cast us out and bar their doors to us. But now we bury our dead in the ashes of their skyscrapers. As Rukel told us, it is not an easy life. Our children will grow up in a world of spears and bows, not blasters and starships. It is my burden to preserve our memories. Once we were outcasts. Once we were the promised ones. Now we are Taris.
Yep. And the fourth entry is further up ahead.
Better?
Oh, hi. Have an Imperial assault craft there. Oh, speaking of, we actually have Imperials. And we have a Datacron, which is fairly straightforward to get. Just trying to basically jump up on this pipe and it'll lead you to it. Oh, hello.
There. Better?
Rakghouls are breeding. Back in the Undercity, they reproduced only by infecting us. But now, there are more every day. We lose people to them, a few every year. But only as meat. The serum the Upworlder brought us has held true. We do not sicken. But now the serum is gone. We have had 4 infants born who could not be immunized. All boys. We will not be able to protect them forever. We need our full strength to defend the tribe. Maybe the immunity was inherited. Maybe we do not need to worry that a bite, a scratch, will turn our children against us. Maybe I do not need to fear for my son.
Oh dear, it's getting from bad to worse. And the 5th cairn is actually right back further away, right from near where we started. We actually have a codex entry on the Promised Ones, talking about how they were the descendants of a small group of outcasts. Yeah, we'll learn more about their fate as we continue on. It tells us in that codex entry, of course, but if we push on, we'll learn more.
You're alright.
There we are. There's the second stage bonus mission complete. Stage 3 is up where the vault is, over in Zone 0. Perfect. It's the final stage. Like an old, like, tram rail system here. Probably similar to the rocket tram system we knew back on Corellia, which we'll be heading to at some point in the distant future.
You're alright.
Just gotta keep pushing along. Because all of Transport Station 5 is underground, we can't unfortunately use our speeder here.
Better?
But, making good progress so far. We are up. Do we want to go check out the 4th cairn first? May as well. And then actually just to the north there is the access way to the Tarisian archive.
I am Kuki, 14th Keeper of Memories after Rukil. We now number 53 adults and 21 children. We lost 4 able bodies and 2 child bearers to the Rakghoul virus this year. Our records say there used to be a cure. We have lost so much. Tomorrow, we leave to search for higher ground. Plants are growing. Nature has reclaimed what once belonged to men. Nature is cruel. 2 of every 3 of our babies die to sickness and hunger. If we are to live, we must rebuild our walls.
Yeah, they're not doing so well, the Promised Ones. Well, they've went through quite a few generations, but I imagine their lifespans aren't particularly long. With everything that's going on top of the Rakghouls, as we'll discover. There's a final cairn in Zone 0. But we'll go investigate the Taris archive first. bonus mission here.
This is a restricted area. There have been no security breaches for the past 111,325 days. Please show your credentials to enter.
Have you been guarding this place for 300 years?
That is correct. My programming appears to contain a contradiction. I'm instructed only to open this door to a member of the Tarisian government. But when the archive was brought online, all members of the ruling government were contained within. I have received no information on their successors.
What do you mean they were contained within?
I am not authorized to reveal the workings of the archive to anyone but a representative of the Galactic Republic. Is that you?
Yeah, I do some work for the Republic now and then.
Excellent. Welcome to the Taris Archive.
And within the archive...
This is the ruling government of Taris, as last appointed, plus representatives of every major science and industry. Their final wish was to be thawed when Taris was once more in the hands of the Republic. Here is data on all those contained within.
Now I'm all ears. Keep talking.
My programming instructions end here.
Oh. So yes, inside the Tarisian archive just happens to be the Tarisian government and various heads of industry. Malcolm was my smuggler. Valakor was my original bounty hunter. We're collecting all these teeth. Teeth and claws. I mean, they must be impressive teeth if we think we can sell them to a vendor. Okay, into Zone 0. We have the final con, we have the Rakghoul final stage of the bonus mission, and of course we have the vault to gain access to all here.
We forgot. I am the memory. I have Rukil's descriptions. I know there was a city once. I know a city is many houses, many people. I am the only one. Now, there is just us. We have stopped having children. The old records say it is from toxic radiation. We once called this the Promised Land. It was a lie. It is our grave.
Yeah, unfortunately they didn't realize that radiation sickness was going to kill them all. Unfortunate. But we have the knowledge. Oh. Give it a moment. There you go. Sounds like something's dead. Perfect. We need to wait for this weapons crate to respawn. And that'll be the final stage of the bonus mission. I'll just remind myself, level 56 for our next passive ability. Oh, there it is.
There. Better?
We'll be taking your fangs as well, thank you. And that's the staged bonus mission complete. The only thing left to do now is... oh. Deal with these mercenaries. And push on and into the vault. Oh, hello. Looks like Skavik's men definitely got ahead of us. Bloody hell. Gunman dodged a couple of our attacks. Oh, hello.
What the? Who the? How'd you?
Let me guess. You're Skavik's mercenaries.
How do you? We're supposed to be. Never mind how you know. We've been through 10 kinds of pain getting to this vault, and not to watch you open it first. Skavik, you there? You want to see this, boss? We're at the vault, but we're not alone.
Too perfect. I love it when everything comes together like this. How's life treating you, Captain? You enjoying my ship and all my stuff? What about that two-faced Risha?
I'm having the time of my life.
Too bad it's over now. Still owe you for that mess on Coruscant. You have any idea the grief I'm taking? I could kill everybody who cracks a joke, but that's a lot of work. So why don't you just die already?
I can't die until I get Nocdrain's treasure. And maybe not even then.
That's my prize, Captain, and I don't plan to share it. Roxer, I want you and the boys to spare no effort killing my friend, and make it as painful as possible.
You heard the boss. Fry this fool!
So nice you had to wait for his permission to try and kill us. Yeah, you can't hire good help these days. Right, let's use this Geonosian module. And into the vault we go. Various goodies, but the one we're looking for is in here. Thank you. The fangs are turned in back at the reclamation base, which is where we're going right now, because I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Nope. Back to where we started. Back over at Alaris Spaceport. We need to speak to the 2 assistants. Turn in the Rakghoul fangs. And then back to our starship we go. Of course, I have a feeling that that customs agent may still have something to say. Hey, level 55. Happy days. No new skills. And we need to be up here. Someone did send us a bit of mail. We'll probably hang fire. We'll look at our mail once we're back on board the freighter.
Your supervisor sent me. I found out what happened to your promised ones. There's no happy ending.
I knew they couldn't have disappeared without a trace. Give me what you found. Let us learn the history of this doomed planet so we don't repeat it.
Yeah, I think if we learn any smuggler or gunslinger abilities, I know I get the passive at 56, but yeah, I keep forgetting if we have any major skills. Obviously, as we level up higher and higher, the less new abilities we'll learn. But that's fine. It's easy enough just to double check.
I was told you might be coming. Was there anything in the archive?
Apparently, the ancient Tarisian government thought the most important thing to preserve was themselves.
Themselves? What do you mean literally? That's amazing. All this time we've been working from old recordings and the occasional droid, when the key to the whole planet's history is right here.
Happy days. Right, all the more experience. Ah, no, that's fine, so. Right, so, back to our hangar. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Oh. What the hell are you doing here? Programmed by the Shroud himself. The Shroud. Who the hell's the Shroud again? I know that name. I think that's someone from one of the future expansions to do with HK55. Because there is a quest called the Shroud of Memory. I think he's like a collector of rare droids. It's been a while since I've done the Shroud of Memory quest. In fact, I'm going to double check. The Shroud. Star Wars The Old Republic. Freelance spy. Considered a myth. Bum 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 bum. You know what? I'm not sure. Oh well. It's curious. I never saw a champion droid there before. We could have involved ourselves, I suppose. There is a biography on him. That's what I was looking at there. The Wikipedia. Oh well. No matter. If it becomes relevant later, it becomes relevant later. Right, time to get ourselves underway. I want to say something, but I don't want to curse myself. I'll say it anyway. I'm surprised that a customs agent wasn't waiting for us in our hangar. But there's still time, I suppose, so let's not count our chickens just yet. Do we have that astrogation chart on our person? We do. Good. Oh well, let's go have a word.
You got the astrogation chart, didn't you? I can tell by the look on your face.
Did you ever doubt me?
If I did, you've just made me a believer for life. That astrogation chart belonged to an exchange gangster named Davik Kang. Davik personally mapped dozens of hyperlanes between the core and outer rim systems. He found shortcuts and hideouts all over the galaxy.
How'd you find out about this chart?
The same way I find out about everything. Listening to the right people. Have you studied much galactic history, Captain? Interesting patterns emerge if you pay attention. Davik Kang's criminal empire ended when this planet was destroyed. Nola'avrei's empire was born when he destroyed a planet.
Nola'avrei destroyed a whole planet?
Technically, it was only a single settlement. Once upon a time, there was a pirate haven on the Outer Rim called Mandelia. Thousands of criminals lived there. One bright morning, Nola'avrei's freighter dropped out of hyperspace over Mandelia. He demanded the pirates surrender to him or die.
Pirates aren't known for surrendering.
They weren't afraid of a lone, lightly armed freighter. They thought Nock was crazy. When the pirates sent their reply, Nock launched a single rocket at their settlement. The warhead was tipped with an Imperial nerve toxin. The entire settlement died in less than a minute.
Where did Nock get an Imperial warhead?
He stole it, of course. He'd been looking for a way to take down Mandelia in one shot, and that was the perfect solution. That day at Mandelia, Nola'avrei went from being a low-rent smuggler to one of the richest criminals in the galaxy. Anyway, that's how the legend goes. I should probably let you get back to work.
Is there a plan to use that astrogation chart?
I'll upload these coordinates into your navicomputer. It'll take a while, though. I don't recognize some of these stars. At any rate, I'm ready to leave Taris. I'm sure we can find someplace more interesting to be.
Got a bad case of wanderlust, Risha.
Hey, it's one of my best qualities.
Okay. Our time on Taris has come to an end. Gain rank 13 with Corso. That's not what I want to do. Let's drop off this tarnished smuggler gear. And the rest can be sold. Yeah, we'll be dealing with you before long. Oh, we have a companion gift we can store away. Right, we're going to be winding down once again. Corso does wish to have a word with us. We'll probably speak to him before we head on our next destination, which is, of course, SWTOR. And this next destination, this next business venture with Risha. We'll probably do another interlude video. We'll probably end up doing the flashpoint known as Aphis. Another gold seller. In fact, I think the same person sent us some gold, like a gold thing before. There you go. We can ignore the sender. There you go. Done. Right. So what we'll do, is there anything else we need to do? Don't think so. We'll take a break here, which was the plan. When we come back, oops, zoomed in a bit too much. When we come back, I will be back on Carrack Station. I will be ready to enter the mission departures elevator, or have just entered it, and we'll be working alongside the Emergency Response Corps once again, and we'll see what the situation is on Aphis. I'm actually going to end the session here. Just going to relax for the rest of the evening, so thank you all who have joined me here on Twitch. And obviously, if anyone's watching this later on YouTube, when I make it public, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. and I will probably continue this tomorrow. I might as well make the most of the double experience. There's only 46 hours remaining. I mean, we can push it. We probably can get Nola'avrei done. Yeah, probably get Nola'avrei done through the experience and maybe a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. Not that it really matters. We've already we're already seriously over-leveled for where we are. Either way, no, sincerely, thank you all for joining me. If you're here in Twitch, enjoy the rest of your days, and hopefully I'll see you for even more content going into the future. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.